I guess one thing, you know, I'm a big ballet fan. I love to go to the ballet, and you see everything on stage, and it all looks wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's a great illusion. Um,
That's the job.
um, but I'm sure there have been times during performance where it's been difficult. Can you just tell us a little bit about if you have
Yeah.
had challenges during performances themselves?
Yeah, definitely. I think with new pieces that come along with classical or contemporary, um, I think because I know that I have asthma and I've worked with it for so many years, um, sometimes, a rehearsal comes up and you start learning the piece and you get through it and then you start running it and you're like, okay, wow, this is really going to be tough. And I think in general, just our profession, you have to build so much stamina to get through things. And knowing in the back of your head that you have asthma and knowing that you have a hindrance that other people don't. It's not just like getting through it. It's not just breathing. It's not just stamina. It's your body fighting to breathe. Especially when you think something's going wrong, and that's when it gets scary because you need oxygen. Um, so I think it's become a part of my rehearsal process, um, especially when doing like really hard pieces. We did a piece called "In the Upper Room" by Twyla Tharp,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my first year in the Corps, which was 2006. Um, and it's basically 9 sections, and I was one of the Stomper boys, and we're in section 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And number 9 is like a repeat of all of the sections. And I remember just having to have my inhaler on the side and just, you have to make time to breathe. You have to make your lungs just like a muscle in the rest of your body. You have to use your lungs and know when you have time to breathe and when to rest and really just like calm yourself. Because if I get into the wings and I start freaking out, your heart is beating a million miles an hour, and if your brain takes over and you start freaking out, then it's not good. And I remember that was one of the scary times that I had, thinking like, I'm not going to get through this. I think I'm going to die. But I think just putting it into the rehearsal process is really what prepares anyone for a piece like that. But knowing that, I have to concentrate on my feet, my legs, the steps, everything, and also my breathing, is a large part of like having asthma and being a professional dancer.